Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Red Devils and the Delaware Blue Hens. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. So Delaware's offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David,
makes a grab and room to run. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Blue Hens in the hurry-up.
Hey, a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it and make a big play and make this defense know we're ready to get this thing rolling.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And it's the Red Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Makes a man miss. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Bates. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Catch in the middle, it's Riley.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Devils. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play and the third play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. The sure hands, it's Bowman. Bust through behind his pad. Just dismissing tackles. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Silver. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. Touchdown, Delaware. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And it's the Red Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Bates. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Bates. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's McDaniel. Got it. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. Breaks the tackle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
There's a crease. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big gain.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. RPO complete to open the drive. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking for space. It's Ellison. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Running inside, it's Bates. Makes it past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. He's got 99 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's McDaniel. Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way tonight.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Silver. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And can't make the connection on the soft toss. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. The ricochet off the left upright and through. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's McDaniel. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And it's the Red Devils want to pick up the tempo. Oh, they're after him. Finds a man on the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Bates.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And it's the Red Devils are rolling down the field. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Red Devils. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense set on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finding some room. Quick with the spin move. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Silver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Rushes on him. Fires on the run. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Bates. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And it's the Red Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Ellison. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Bates. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. On the run, it's Carlson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Fires to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And it's the Red Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And it's the Red Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a first down for the offense.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close.
Caught. Touchdown, Red Devils. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He wants a big play here late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On fourth down, going to the air. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with a W.